Me, I want what's coming to me.
Or what's coming to you?
The world, Chico. And everything in it.
Scarface 1983 is a gritty and stylized American crime drama directed by Brian De Palma and written by Oliver Stone. The film is a remake of the 1932 classic, which itself was based on the 1930 novel. It follows the brutal rise and fall of Cuban refugee Tony Montana, who arrives in Miami during the Mariel boat lift and transforms from a small-time hustler into one of the city's most powerful drug lords. Driven by greed, paranoia, and betrayal, Tony's meteoric ascent ends in a violent spiral of chaos and self-destruction. Upon release, Scarface generated significant controversy for its explicit violence, relentless profanity, and unflinching portrayal of the cocaine trade. While critics were divided, audiences were mesmerized. Over time, the film achieved cult status and became a cultural phenomenon, especially within hip-hop, fashion, and pop culture, representing both the allure and corruption of the American dream. Though it earned around $66 million worldwide on a $25 million budget, its true legacy grew through home video and critical reappraisal, solidifying its place as one of the most influential crime films ever made. The movie's firearms, most notably the Colt AR-15 fitted with a grenade launcher in the legendary final battle, became cinematic icons. The gunfights in the film are grounded and situational, portraying weapons as functional tools rather than glorified props. It's also worth noting that many of the same firearms appear across multiple scenes in Scarface. This detail adds a layer of realism, reflecting how criminals often reuse the same weapons in different situations, rather than constantly switching them out. We'll start our look at the film's arsenal with the guns used by Al Pacino's character, Tony Montana. Throughout the movie, Tony's primary sidearm is a Beretta Model 81 pistol chambered in .32 ACP. These Beretta 80 series handguns are commonly known as the Cheetah. Tony's particular pistol is fitted with aftermarket Pachmayr rubber grips for improved handling. Screenwriter Oliver Stone considered Tony's Beretta an essential part of his character's image. The choice of an Italian-made pistol may also serve as a subtle nod to the original 1932 Scarface, in which the main character was portrayed as an Italian immigrant. The Beretta Model 81 first appears when Tony and his crew head to a drug deal with Colombian dealer Hector the Toad, played by Al Israel, but the deal quickly goes wrong. Hector seizes Tony's pistol, uses it to threaten him, and then places it inside a suitcase with the drugs before grabbing his chainsaw. Tony later uses the Beretta 81 during the Babylon Club shootout when a group of hitmen attempt to assassinate him. The pistol reappears in the scene where Tony confronts Frank Lopez, this time fitted with a suppressor. Throughout the film, the weapon can also be seen in several other scenes. In the film, Tony carries his Beretta in a holster positioned at the back of his waist. In the earlier drug deal scene, Tony uses a 9x19mm Beretta M951 pistol when he shoots Hector the Toad out onto the street. Originally, the pistol was held by one of Hector's thugs. During the infamous chainsaw scene, when Stephen Bauer's character Manny and Angel Salazar's Chi-Chi burst into the room to save Tony, Tony grabs the M951 from the thug and kills him with it. The same pistol later appears with a suppressor in Manny's hands when he shoots Frank Lopez. At the beginning of the final battle, Tony is seen wielding a 9x19mm IMI Uzi submachine gun. In the scene, the weapon originally belongs to one of Sosa's assassins, played by Paul Shinar. Tony takes the Uzi from the assassin after the man shoots his sister and then uses it against him. Uzi submachine guns can also be spotted in Tony's gun cabinet during the same sequence. Chi-Chi is also seen using an Uzi in several scenes. The weapon first appears when Tony meets with Lopez after the Babylon Club shootout, and again in the final battle when Chi-Chi tries to stop Sosa's men from entering Tony's mansion. Several of Sosa's henchmen are likewise armed with Uzis during the attack. Uzi submachine guns appear throughout the film in other scenes as well, including at Sosa's cocaine manufacturing facility. In Tony's gun cabinet, two more unusual rifles can be seen: a 5.56 by 45mm Heckler & Koch HK93A3, a relatively rare sight in movies, and an even rarer Valmet M82A bullpup rifle, also chambered in 5.56 by 45mm. In the film's most iconic moment, Tony wields a 5.56 by 45mm AR-15 rifle fitted with a grenade launcher. The legendary scene where he shouts, "Say hello to my little friend," before blowing open a door with a grenade has become one of the most unforgettable moments in cinema history. As a technical detail, however, the distance to the door was actually too short for the grenade to arm properly. During the final battle, Tony retrieves the rifle-grenade launcher combo from his gun cabinet and unleashes it on Sosa's attacking men. He then advances to the balcony, where he makes his last stand against the assassins. The rifle used in the scene was a commercially produced Colt AR-15 modified for full auto fire. Originally, the production planned to use an M16A1, but it was replaced when cinematographer John Alonzo discovered that the Aeroflex cameras could be synchronized with the AR-15's firing cycle. This allowed the rifle's muzzle flash to be captured more vividly on film, resulting in a far more dramatic visual effect. The rifle's attached grenade launcher was a 39mm smoothbore prop built specifically for the film to resemble the real 40x46mm M203 grenade launcher. During production, a genuine M203 was not available, nor had the now common 37mm Cobra CM203 flare launcher, later seen in many films, yet been developed. Because of this, the production team had to handcraft their own launcher for Scarface. Several of these custom props were made, some of which later appeared in other films, notably Predator, 1987, and Heartbreak Ridge, 1986. The grenade launcher prop was produced quickly, resulting in poor build quality and only a loose resemblance to the real M203. This fragility became apparent during filming when the prop actually broke, a moment that can briefly be spotted in the final cut of the movie. The rifle did, however, feature authentic M203 components such as the heat shield and sight assembly, giving it a convincing on-screen appearance. Director Brian De Palma wanted the climactic battle to feel chaotic and frenzied, a goal that was certainly achieved. During filming, Al Pacino accidentally burned his hand on the rifle's overheated barrel, a painful but fitting testament to the scene's intensity. Tony's right-hand man, Manny, is seen using a MAC-10 submachine gun during the drug deal scene when he rushes in to save Tony. He fires the weapon after hearing the sound of a chainsaw through the hotel door, realizing something has gone wrong, and proceeds to gun down Hector's thugs. In the same scene, two of Hector's men, including Marta, played by Barbara Perez, also carry suppressed MAC-10s. Later, MAC-10s appear again in the Babylon Club scene, wielded by hitmen sent by Frank Lopez to assassinate Tony, and once more during the final shootout used by Sosa's assassins. In the drug deal scene, Chi-Chi is seen wielding a .357 Magnum Colt Python revolver. The Colt Python also appears later in the film's final act, carried by one of Tony's men. Tony's crew members Ernie, Arnaldo Santana, and Nick the Pig, Michael P. Moran, are both seen using M1911A1 variant pistols, Ernie's being a nickel-plated version and Nick's a blued one. At the end of the film, Gina Montana, played by Mary Elizabeth Mastrantonio, shoots Tony with a .38 Special Smith & Wesson Model 36 revolver. The Smith & Wesson Model 36 can also be spotted on Mel Harris Yulin in a belt holster, as well as on the undercover cops who arrest Tony for tax evasion. Additionally, Tony himself carries a Smith & Wesson Model 36 in a shoulder holster. In the film's climactic final battle, Sosa's assassin, known as the Skull, portrayed by Gino Silva, wields a 12-gauge Spanish Zabala sawed-off double-barreled shotgun to deliver the fatal shot to Tony. Throughout the sequence, several of Sosa's men are also seen using 12-gauge Remington 870 shotguns and 7.62 by 51mm FN FAL battle rifles. Some of the assailants are additionally armed with 5.56 by 45mm M16A1 assault rifles, further emphasizing the chaotic firepower of the iconic ending. Hope you enjoyed the video. Write in the comments what you thought of the Scarface 1983 movie and what things and details you found in the movie yourself. Also, remember to like the video, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, it's worth doing so. It's free to subscribe, and you'll be notified when more interesting videos about firearms and movies are uploaded to the channel.